Alright, let me get it. Excusez-moi. So I'm gonna read this John real quick and then I'm getting off for the night. Okay, so we got the stream summary. I'm not reading none of that shit. I saw a break next week. That's so lame of you. Really, a break next week? Why though? But why a break? But why a break? That's annoying. Alright, more details of the chapter by myself. So we got, of course, Ridon, Pirate King, Mugiwara. The big three. Ridon, Pirate King, and Mugiwara. So we got Child Yamato, Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage. She's still on the cover. Yamato loves staying on that cover. She loves being on that cover. She enjoys being on that cover. She don't want to give the spotlight to nobody else. She's trying to keep it for herself. She a ball hog. Call her James Harden. Call her Gilbert Arenas. She a ball hog. Chapter starts with some parts of the end of Robin's flashback. We see the same events but from the point of view of different characters. We discover that Spandine was framing Robin for sinking the marine battleships and also for destroying the evacuation ship. No way y'all niggas believed that Robin really caused all of that shit. That's crazy. Spandam is really, and his name is Spandam, right? Fuck that nigga. He's a lame. You know, anime characters are so good at framing like innocent characters for bullshit. It's insane. This nigga really, he said, yeah, that was her. That's crazy. Spandam is talking with the news reporters. Then we see Kid Robin running away through multiple places. For example, we see Robin looking at a map in a bookstore and recently adding O'Hara to the map. We even see Robin eating food from the garbage next to a dog. And we see people's reactions in the places where Robin was fleeing. Dude, she's eating with a dog in the garbage. A stray dog, mind you. That has also been abandoned. That is sad. Gosh. It's like now we really see what Robin had to go through. This is insane. We know that she was on the run. It already said that for a while. She was on the run. But for her to be going through this, eating food like she's Denji in a garbage, crazy. And then random people say, she's already as smart as a scholar and she does not have human emotions. Just look at this amount of money. Take up your guns and hunt her down. Don't be fooled by her young appearance. Have no mercy. She uses some unknown sorcery. What is this Marine doing? She is an enemy of the world. Never met her, never talked to her. And you're talking about this 8-year-old like she has no immune. How can you even say that? And this is all because Spandam wanted to talk about how she blowing shit up. When she don't even have that power yet. Even if she has her fruit, she doesn't have the power to do that with her fruit. It's crazy. One day, Kid Robin was thinking of jumping from a cliff. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. Oh, wait, wrong John. Look at it. You see how it like doesn't zoom in at all? It actually did the opposite. Isn't that so weird? It's like completely glitched. I'm trying to zoom in. It's like you can see the things moving in the background, but this doesn't do shit. So weird. Fine. Alright. Yep, we saw her in the bookstore. She's already as smart as a scholar. One day, Kid Robin was thinking of jumping from a cliff, but she stopped because she remembered Olvia and Saul's words. Robin's flashback ends with Robin running away trying to laugh as we hear many voices curse her. Live, Robin! You must survive, Robin! Yeah, so to go. And he's still alive! Spoilers! He's still alive! Back to the present. The Great Eric ship docks at the village's pier. The pier is surrounded by sea clouds that act like water. Luffy's group also arrives at the village in a flying rowboat with island clouds attached to its oars. Gerd, Goldberg, and the Thousand Sunny are in the ship too. So again, the Thousand Sunny, who's as tall as a colossal titan from Attack on Titan, is on this ship. This ship is massive. And then we got Gerd and Goldberg, who we found out last chapter are chill. Road is the weirdo. I mean, if you're listening to me talk about these spoilers, you should know what's happening. But Road, we found out, is the weirdo. They don't even like Road. And then Gerd, and he's not strong. And then Gerd and Goldberg are chill. And Gerd Loki got a crush on Luffy, Loki. Alright, so Luffy says, whoa. Usopp says, look at this. It's amazing. He's amazing. Giants. That's a Saval. A mist ship. Alright. This ship uses the buoyancy of island clouds to move forward. That's amazing. This country keeps surprising us. Dude, and I'm like, after the double panel they showed, this country really is insane. Elbaf has got to be one of the top 3 spots we've been to so far. It's insane. Alright, and from Lilith. Current climate within Elbaf is perfect. Island cloud, sea cloud, bubble, rainbow, and hover. All technology can coexist on this island. And now we got Lilith, who's a Vegapunk, who's the smartest man in the world, being surprised at the technology that they have on this island. Also crazy. Everyone gathers in the middle of the village. Nami notices that Robin changed her hairstyle, and Robin replies that Nami and the other have dressed up quite befitting for Elbaf. Yes, sir. Trying to meet up with Saul. Changing that hairstyle. They changing shit up, man. Let me show y'all what Robin rocking with right now. Let's just go back to here. I said, yo, girl, I'm going to swim. I'm going, what? No, I was in 1131. My apologies. So here we see that Luffy is able to use Gear 4 with just his arm instead of turning his whole body into Gear 4. And that should be at the very end. Right here. So we have Brooke, who cut Robin's hair. And this is Robin now, right here. So that's what we're rocking with right now. Alright. Hajrudin meets Straw Hat crew. Luffy and all the crew are on top of the giants. And introduces them the new giant warrior pirates crew. We see that Road has been tied up with iron chains and crucified. Lame. He's so lame. It's been a while, Hajrudin. Yeah, he cool. I've heard all about your actions. To think you are one of the Yonko now. Way to go, big boss. Yes, sir. Later I will give you a more formal introduction, but these 4 all belong to the new giant warrior pirates, one of your subordinate crews. I feel like she also probably got a crew crushed because he's strong. Like, it can't just all be looks. Like, it's gotta be like, oh yeah, this is a Yonko, by the way. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this nigga is top 5 on the fucking platinum records. Gerd, nice to meet you. Luffy, I said I don't need subordinates. Yeah, he not fucking with none of that. Hajrudin, that's fine. We're doing this because we want to. We do this because we love you, Luffy. We do anything. We'd suck your dick. They do anything for this guy. Hajrudin mentions that the news of Big Mom being defeated has reached Elbaf. Gerd says it's a shame since she and Linlin used to be friends, but Linlin committed an unforgettable crime. So they used to be friends. They're around the same age, you gotta think. I mean, giants age a little differently, seeing that Dorian and Broggy were fighting for 100 years, and they look like they're like 40, 45. But even here, niggas still remember what she did. That fiend! She's a fiend! All in the village are about to start a feast, but Gerd notifies Robin that Saul has come to wait at the school nearby the village. Saul wants to show Robin Elbaf Library. Robin plans to go alone, but all Straw Hat crew choose to go with her. So they postpone the feast for later. Okay, so we're eating later. Gerd takes them on the Zval and they fly to meet Saul. During the trip, Gerd explains that Saul teaches history to Elbaf children. Usopp is amazed to discover that warriors even work hard on learning. Hey Usopp, can you get better at hockey? How about learn hockey? Learn to use hockey. You've used it before. Learn hockey. Yes, even warriors learn. What do you think people are out here doing, bro? Do you think Luffy's like, maybe I should go this way? He uses future sight. He sees that Katakuri's attacking someone to the right. Let me go this way. No. Niggas learn. Niggas understand. Gerd says Saul Sensei forces mainly on the history lessons. He also lectures about various books. We have arrived at the Warrior Spring, and nearby is the Library of Owls. They arrive to a massive spring water, so large that it looks like a sea. And it's like everything is enlarged here because we're on Elbaf. But I'm like, dude, this island really is huge. It's got to be like bigger than Wano. It's got to be bigger than a country for sure. Like it's probably like 2 countries combined, like 2.5 countries combined. And Shanks chilling here makes sense. It's probably the best place to be. You have the giants. You have the natural habitat. You have to go on a rainbow to get up here. It's like one of the best spots to just chill for a while. Just chill up here. You be alright. Ain't nobody gonna come and stop you. Come on now, big dog. Ain't nobody coming out here to stop you. They arrive to a massive spring water so large that it looks like a sea. Over the Warrior Spring, we can see a huge house on top of an enormous branch. There's some waterfalls falling from the branch to the spring. Nami is in shock. Nami says, "Spring? That's a whole beach." Yeah, that's crazy. Like, it's literally a beach to them because of how gigantified everything is. That's right. Part of the tree has fossilized and weathered, creating the sand here. The tides don't rise or fall, but we do have waves created by the waterfalls. So they have waves because of the waterfalls that come in here. Crazy. It's basically a sea. Alright, let's go meet that guy. Wait, Robin's reunion comes first. Hey, so we going to Robin's John first. I bet. Robin says my heart is racing. Yeah, Robin getting nervous. Let's get into it. Come on, let's meet Saul already. Suddenly, a giant girl run at them shouting that Saul has fallen down and he's not moving, indicating that Saul is in the beach. All Strat crew members are shocked, but as Robin sees what happened, she just laughs. How silly. Robin walks through the beach and we see that Saul is lying, face down on the beach. As Robin gets close to Saul smiling, he raises his head and roars at her. It's exactly the same scene as their first meeting in chapter 392. Robin doesn't say shit. Saul laughs. Your laugh is still weird, Robin says. Saul says he's too awkward and didn't know what kind of face to make, so he tried to play prank to surprise Robin. Then we have an emotional conversation between Robin and Saul. He says how much Robin looks like her mother, and that Vegapunk has relayed the voice of Ohara people to the world. So, before, one of the chapters ended with us seeing that Saul died or whatever, and then we just find out that it was him playing a prank. So he pretty much was chilling. After that, we see a flashback, that panel where we see what happened with Saul after O'Hara's incident. Saul explains that he woke up already in the sea, so we assume the massive fire that destroyed O'Hara melted to the ice where he was imprisoned. Because of this, he suffered burning wounds all over his body. We see that Saul has some scars on his face and body. Okay, so what I believe we've just learned so far is this is the guy with scars, or with burn scars. So this is the guy. Saul is the guy that they wanted to meet with. We're not looking for Shiki. We're not looking for a character we've never met before. We're not looking for Road. We're looking for, it looks like Saul with the scars and the burns. after the explanation he just gave. Saul didn't actually die, nothing was bad. And he was on the island, meaning that Robin was there, and he already knew she was going to be there. So yeah, he was chilling for real. Nothing crazy has happened so far. W meeting, though, by Robin and Saul. It's been fucking forever. She literally thought he was dead. He's still alive. Like, it's insane. Robin stops his speech. I don't want to talk about depressing things anymore. Saul, please, praise me for being alive this long. Yeah, good shit, Robin. You really should be dead. You're like 8. Saul, it's not funny like that she should be dead, but I'm just like, she was 7 years old. You see what she had to go through. She saw you assumingly die, and Aokiji didn't even kill him in the end. Aokiji really kept him alive. Good shit, Aokiji. Saul, dead she. That's what she said. And of course I shall. A child of that age, chased by the entire world? You have done well, Robin. Well done surviving that whole 22 years and coming all this way. We see another flashback panel with Kid Robin crying under the rain, while in the present, Robin and Sal cry with emotion and joy. Yes, sir. Robin's flashback. Why do I have to live? Mommy, Professor, Saul. I want to die already. I don't want to live anymore. But as we know, what happened to Eni's lobby, she wants to live. This is clearly a flashback, but it's like, it's so great to see the character development from her. So glad that she wants to live. I'm not gonna compare myself to Robin specifically in her situation, but to not wanting to live, I've gone through that. Not wanting to be alive, like, I've gone through that. I've not gone as much through as much turmoil as her. Clearly, like, especially at such a young age. What, 8, 9 years old? Crazy. But I'm like, to not want to live anymore, it's crazy that I actually want to be alive. So it's awesome to see that from her too. I miss you so much, Saul. Me too. Alright, and then the chapter ends with all Straw Hat crew crying with funny faces while they see Robin and Saul reunion. Only Luffy, Zoro, and Jinbei are not crying. In the last panel of the chapter, we see Luffy smiling and very happy for Robin's happiness. Ended chapter. Break next week. One Piece will return in Weekly Shonen Jump. Okay, so break next week, and One Piece will return on sale December 23rd. Let me see what day that is. What the fuck? That looks like it's like weeks until we can get it. So the 23rd is Monday, so if stuff drops on a Monday normally, the actual chapter would drop on a 9th, which means that the 16th is when we would get a break. So if I go by the calendar correctly, today is Wednesday. The chapter for me will drop like Friday, but it's technically on Monday when it's official. So then we won't get anything from the 9th to like the 15th, 16th, maybe 17th. And then like 17th, 18th, we'll get spoilers for the 23rd. And then they'll take a break for Christmas and Chinese New Year. So it'll be like 1 week. Because that'll be 1 week. And then they will probably come back like the 7th or something. But I mean, that means the chapter is going to be fire, man. Amen, say man. I'm going to play Fortnite on stream just to push the time back a little bit. Literally simple as that.
Redski, like, I really appreciate y'all, though. Like, I genuinely
I'm at an hour
appreciate
56.
y'all, man.
Just want to
love
push
y'all
it
so
back,
much.
push
If
the
you really
hours
stayed
back.
for
I'm not
19
really...
minutes, I love you. Thank you. Whoa. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, don't click off the video. I didn't see you like, subscribe, and comment to Yerrski. Hey, I told you not to do it. Hey, I'm send a busted call right to your addy. I got the addy. You've been here too long. So if you don't like, subscribe, and comment, I'm sending the buster call over. And you know what I do with the buster calls, baby. I might even send myself. They might have to send me themselves, baby. So I hope y'all have a good day, man. And you already know I rule. Fleet Admiral for life, baby. Luffy is now becoming king of the pirates. Let's go!